What is going on, everybody? We're back on at One Piece 558. Same shit, different episode. We're dealing with the Horde attack, which, again, I don't know how they're going to even be able to compete. He's already got two tapped by Luffy twice, and one tapped by Luffy twice now. Haven't seen him put up any possible resistance or a fight. Don't know what he's going to do, what the story is going to allow him to do. I thought he already perfectly OD'd on the pills. That's why he's got this like perfect white Uzumaki hair going on and shit. Who knows what's going on with that? But aside from that, we have like the ship of all ships coming up here. Noah's Ark, whatever the hell's going on with that. Again, is it going to do anything to turn the tide of the battle? I don't think. But maybe it has some historical relevance that maybe Robin can find, or history of that. We'll see what it has to offer. So I'm assuming that means Vanderdecken is here as well, and then what that means, we'll see. Let's see what we get. See what we get. Yeah, it's just, I'm trying to say, what does it do? It's that precious? He doesn't want anything to happen to it? Until the proper day comes. What do you mean by that? What does the day come mean? The day to do what? Where like fishermen rise up, or like I don't know. He said until the day comes. What do we mean by that? Yo, Kraken, get your head on a swivel, buddy. Shit. Literally throwing hands. I do like the sound effect that they have on the voice. Honestly, she's as big as him. No bullshit. Hey. Do you think his fisherman karate is better than Jinbei's or no? Yeah. Why do they have his head like that? True, that's not his skill. It's not honed in. He just hardened his head? Have we seen that before? Is that the arraignment, or which one is... I don't know. I need so much hockey, like... I need intro to hockey is what I need. Hockey 101. That's what that is, right? I think. It is. Okay. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right, though. I don't know. I'm not going to try. I'm going to stop doing it. Now, I think you guys have told me this is just kind of like a Demon Slayer effect. Like the blackening of his limbs or whatever he chooses to harden. Nobody actually sees it. That's just for so we can see like, oh, he's hardening that specifically, instead of he's saying, oh, I'm hardening my arm, and we just see a regular arm. It's actually to show us. I think. Man's Ultra Instinct over here. He hardened the rubber. Oh, shit. I didn't even think about that. I was wondering if he'd be able to do both at the same time. Could you harden the rubber? Like, would it still have its rubber properties to use? We might just skip over all of his subordinates, to be honest. Because this shit is sad. Have we ever had a villain go out sadder than this. Like dead ass. Dead grass, bro. And here they go with that ship again. I'm kind of interested about what Neptune was saying about it, if they're going to go into depth about it, or if it has a future purpose to serve. But if it's kind of just like a one-off thing that we'll never circle back around, we can just keep it moving. Maybe. It's hard to tell the scale of it, really. Like, yeah, it's like blackening the sky and shit. Okay, from this, like the top down, looks kind of massive. But when it's the same thing they do with the Sunny. It's like sometimes it looks massive, like Oars Junior or Oar size. And other times you see it, it's like, oh, it just looks like a regular ship. Or not even regular ship. It looks barely bigger than a person. I don't know. It's hard to really grasp at the scale. Because, like, they just showed how big it was compared to, like, the island that they're on that's consumed by the bubble. But then, like, the bubble also looked small at the same time, so it made the ship look small at the same... Yeah. The whole thing's gonna flood. Can't you guys swim, though? Isn't that okay? I mean, not for Luffy and some of the others, but... If it gets flooded, aren't you guys straight? Okay, the island being destroyed and you guys getting caught in the rubble, yes. But should be okay, I hope. Hopefully. Robin! Give me a history lesson, girl. Okay, that was graphic. Why did she just say that? Oh, they're all running to the water. Time to get the hell out. Well, Luffy and the rest of you Devil's Fruiters, we just gotta sit here. It is what it is. Oh, it's that fucking giant baby bitch boy. Okay. Which means he's up there. Ship's going towards her. Go Horty. Get Horty off the screen. Aw. Armament? Armament? Armament. Armament. I think. Man's over here gonna nuke this. There's gonna be no Fishman Island left to rule. Is that him right there? Is that what I'm looking at? Where's Waldo? I've been trying to figure out the entire time who his voice actor is. If it's a previous character in this universe or if it's another story. I can't pin it. I really can't pin it. Maybe he'll talk here a little bit towards the last couple episodes of the arc and we'll be able to figure it out. I feel like I'm able to figure it out for the most part. Voices and stuff. But this one has like a voice he's trying to do that doesn't match what his regular voice would be. Mm-hmm. Correct, Jinbei, correct. I've been loving you since you were a little kid, he says. Report that man to the authorities immediately. Immediately. Report him. This cannot go on any longer. Report it. Okay. Oh, he's okay. I think I got the voice. The screaming kind of sold it, kind of paired it up a little bit. Is he? Hold on. Give me a little bit more before I commit to an answer. The laugh gives it away. The laugh gives it away. Guys, anybody got anything for this? We're kind of actually screwed if this thing fills up with water. I want to hear him talk one more time, and then I'm going to commit to my answer. Eh? Guys? How does the biggest bitch this side of the Mississippi just disappear? And she was surrounded. She inside Shark Boy again? Or is she trying to run away to protect the island? The scaling that they're trying to do right now is ridiculous. How'd she get out of... I don't know how she moved over there and nobody noticed. Just from sheer size alone, especially Octopus Boy. She's trying to protect the island. She's trying to protect the people. It's turning. It's still really close, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Okay. His voice. Knuckle from Hunter x Hunter. Final answer. Final answer. I'm so curious of like... what would a Luffy or somebody do in a situation like this? I think to Naruto, right? Spoilers if you haven't seen Naruto. Remember in the war arc where Madara, you know, summons the two meteors, right? And you look at it, it's like... and at Naruto at that point is, you know, perfectly locked in with his chakra and his QB and everything else. He's got his Rasen Shuriken. He can do this, XYZ, blah, 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 blah. And there's other people in the area too. But sometimes just like sheer size, like what can you actually do? So I'm thinking from this instance, say that's not a ship coming down on them, right? Say there's actually a meteor that size, or somebody's got an ability to summon things like that, something that size that can't be called off, can't be stopped. What does a Luffy do or anybody in that situation? Do you just armament enough hockey to harden and see if you can one-shot it and have it crumble to pieces? Or like, are we just gonna get to a scale that like, I mean, of course everything could get to a scale, but I'm talking realistic. In the story, replace that ship with a meteor. or a stone, or part of a mountain falling, or something like that. Same scale, same size. What would somebody do? Like, do you think like do you think like a Okaji or someone could freeze it enough? Would they have enough freeze? I mean, we've seen the scale of what he could freeze, but I'm curious, like, what would the characters in this world do? This isn't Dragon Ball where I can just nuke it real quick and keep it moving, you know? I don't know. Could you armament enough hockey and like Gear 3 it up and just give it the biggest hit you could think of? Oh, we actually got hit. I thought Luffy might blink up there and knock it away, but he didn't. Just pulling it away. She's trying to pull it away as far as she can. And he's just gonna keep chucking knives and shit at you. Maybe. It's wild to watch how slow this is moving, given that it's essentially, what are we even calling Devil's Fruit? Like magic? It's curious it would have moved a little bit faster. Or like, no matter the size, just instantly just like track her. Where the hell is Horty at? What the fuck is Horty up to now? What does he want? He just wants to ship and to fuck off, or what? Are we not battling down there anymore? Is the rest of the arc going to be up here? I guess. Here we are. Because I think, as crazy as some of the Devil's Fruits get, the ones that are the most intriguing, oh my god, he's fucking skywalking over there and shit. How long can he keep that up for? Until you, like, fall? Yeah, Dekken has Devil's Fruit too, so he can't fuck with it either. Give us a little bubble, coral bubble. Yeah. But the Devil's Fruits that like have effects on other things, kick them up, are crazy to me. It's really, really crazy to me, like how it even works. Again, we're talking about Devil's Fruits that alter people's bodies. We're already talking wild. We just end there? We're already talking wildness, right? That's a whole. There's no explaining. It's an anime. You're watching a fictional story, right? We see how they affect people's bodies and the things they could do. It's when your ability has the ability to change the world around you, to command things, is what's crazy. It would kind of be like Okaji not freezing things, but everything he touches turned to ice, which I guess it does. But the Logia users aren't a good example because they kind of do change the things around them, but that's because they're producing the things regardless. It'd be like if Luffy touched that ship and the entire ship turned to rubber. That's when I'm like, what the? Like, I understand the Devil's Fruit's affecting you, but then now it's affecting something that has never consumed a devil. It'd be like if Luffy touched other people and they turned into rubber. So like for Vanderdecken, for example, the fact that his Devil's Fruit can almost like magically enchant objects to do things when they themselves are not affected by the Devil's Fruit is pretty crazy. Almost, I think the first time it really crossed my mind was in the Impel Down, where the Scissor Boy was able to cut through things. Like, okay, he his devil's fruit allows him, it produces like scissors strong enough on his body that he could cut through any material. But then we see like the material he leaves behind turn into like almost ribbons. It's like, how is he altering those? Whole other discussion for another day. Looks like the arc is complete. Not the arc, but battle shifting. It's going to be Princess leading the ship away with Vander, Horty, and Luffy on it. I'm guessing that's how it'll be concluded. And we'll just go from there. So we'll see. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,